Alright, hello students, welcome to Adam's online maths class. Okay, so today's lesson we're going to tackle questions on quadratic graph. Okay, so for those of you that have been studying past questions, you can agree with me that graph is one of the compulsory questions in Waec. Okay, it comes out every year and this year will not be an exception. So let's look at this question together. I'm going to take my time to explain every detail, so if you're having challenges, now this is time for you to learn it once and for all. So the question I have here with me today says, copy and complete the table of values of this relation, and the value of x is a range between -3 and 3. So they've given us the table, so we're asked to copy and complete this table. Right? So now they gave us some preambles, okay, that will help us to be able to plot it properly. So using a scale of 2 cm to 1 unit, I will explain that when we get to the graphical part. And on x-axis and 2 cm to 2 units on y-axis. Draw the graph of this for this range. Also, we are asked to use the graph to find the root of the equation. Then these other questions follows. Now, before anything, if a graph question is given to you, you need to form a table of values. So to form a table of values, this is what we are going to do. You start by writing the value of y. So the value of y started from 2x squared, followed by minus x. The sign is very important, minus x, followed by -4, and then we have y. Okay, so when you have this, the next thing now is to substitute the value of -3 in x squared. So we have 2x squared. So let's quickly express that here. 2x squared is the same thing as 2 brackets. What's the value of x at this point? -3 squared. So we have 2 bracket -3 squared is 9. That's -3 times -3. So -3 times -3 will give us 9, and 2 times 9 will give us what? 18. So the value of 2x squared at x equals to -3 is 18. So if you follow the same way, you see that -2 squared is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay? Then -1 squared is 1, right? And 1 times 2 will give us 2. Then 0 squared times 2 will be 0. 1 squared times 2 will be 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 squared is 9. And 9 times 2 is 18. Now, you move to the minus x. Now, you have to be very careful here. This is the plus x and this is minus x. It simply means you are multiplying a negative value with each of these values of x. So let's do that. So minus x. So minus times -3. That will give us +3. Then minus times -2, that will give us 2. Then minus times -1 will give us 1. Minus times 0 will give us 0. Now when you come to the positive part, so minus x minus 1 times -1 will give us -1, -2, and -3. Now, we move to the constant, right? So this is a constant of the equation. Sorry, the quadratic expression. So we have 2x squared minus x minus 4. So this is the constant. So the constant is -4. So it's going to be -4 throughout. You write -4, -4, -4. Then you continue. Then -4. Now, the next thing is to add these numbers together to be able to get the corresponding values of y. So to do that, you are going to start from here and then up to this point. So we have 18 plus 3 is 21, and 21 minus 4 is 17. So for emphasis sake, let me use red marker, 17. Then 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 minus 4 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 minus 4 is -1. Alright? 0 plus 0 minus 4 is -4. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 minus 1 minus 4, that will give us minus 2. Then 8 minus 2 is 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. Then 18 minus 3 is 15, and 15 minus 4 is 11. So you have your value of x, the values of x, and the corresponding values of y. So now we can plot. Okay, you need to find the value of x and the corresponding values of y. So let me tell you how y will mark this. They will mark each of these points. Okay, they will mark each of the value that you get correctly. So now moving to the graphical part, this is where we are going to plot the graph.